Hi, this is Marie Cherie, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am reporting 8 days post-op VSG, my vertical sleeve gastronomy. I believe that's how you say that. This is new to me, so just bear with me. Just like anything, it takes me a little time to kind of get used to it. But when I'm in there, I'm on a roll. So again, I'm reporting 8 days out from my surgery. I would have reported yesterday, but it's pretty busy yesterday. Yesterday was like the first day since my surgery that I had energy, so I really wanted to capitalize on that opportunity, and I got a lot of things done, so I didn't get a chance to upload a video. So my videos are going to consist of 3 things, okay? So it's going to consist of the emotional, the physical, and the spiritual, because I am a very spiritual person, and everything that I do, everything that I am, I connect it to my spirituality as well as my faith. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started on the physical, because that's what most people that's, about to have surgery or, that's experiencing post-op days, the physical is what people really would like to get to. So first, my pre-op diet, I weighed in at 312. My surgery date was November the 23rd, 2016. I weighed in at 295, and today is December 1st, 2016. I weigh in this morning at 285, so I believe that's like a 27 pound weight loss. Again, after my surgery, I stayed in the hospital for 2 days, and when I came home, I was extremely fatigued. I mean, I could barely walk up the steps. Every time I got up, even just for a couple of minutes, I had to sit back down and rest. I've never really experienced that type of fatigueness before. I have fasted before, in the past. The longest fast that I've went on was 3 days, and you usually get a sense of fatigueness when you're fast, but this type of fatigueness was very different. I was just extremely tired. And I believe that was probably a lack of fluids. I was probably partially dehydrated because I couldn't get anything down. I couldn't keep anything down. Water, everything just tasted so weird to me, the first few days of my post-operation. But thankfully, thankfully I'm doing a lot better. Yesterday I had a burst of energy, and today I'm feeling a little bit more normal, so I'm thankful for that. Again, as I mentioned, I have not been able to get most of my fluids in. I'm drinking probably 16 ounces of water. Oh, wow. My protein is probably less than 10, which it seems to be increasing each day as I try. I just can't get it in. I mean, when I drink water or just drink anything, I feel full immediately. So, but I'm sure that's going to get better physically. What else on the physical? My wounds are healing fine, but they itch so much. I have 4 surgical wounds. And there's 2 like right here under my breast area. I got my gloves on my scarf because it's freezing in here. I'm at work. And then there's 2 like right around my navel, my belly button area. They're healing pretty good. They put surgical glue on it, so each time I shower, some of that comes off. And it seems like it's kind of irritating my skin because maybe I'm itching it too much, but they're itching like crazy. I'm not scratching the actual wound. I'm scratching around it. And it itched like crazy, and I kind of see some irritation right there, so I'm going to probably apply some type of ointment or something. Okay, spiritually. Well, let's do the spiritual last. Emotionally. So at first I was having mixed emotions. No regrets. I wasn't having any type of regrets from my surgery, but I was having mixed emotions because, like I said, I was so extremely tired, and that it was actually affecting my emotions. I wasn't really depressed, but I was a little sad because I'm a person that's always moving, constantly moving, and sometimes probably moving too much. But I believe that my extreme fatigue was affecting my mental, and it just demotivated me from doing anything. I wanted to do anything. Even though, I was just a few days post-op, I wasn't supposed to be doing a lot anyway, but just even moving around the house was such a big task for me. So I'm back to work today. Today is my first day back to work, so it's 8 days out from surgery, and I feel fine. I feel normal. I do feel a little cramp on the right side of my stomach, just a little, and I believe that's probably from picking up my 1-year-old. I have a 1-year-old, and she demands a lot of attention, so and I try not to pick her up as much, and I try to sit down and let her climb up on me, but she's very demanding, and so I'm really trying to work on that. I may even call the nurse and ask them, just to let them know that, I'm having issues with that. So again, I'm back to work today, feeling fine. Other emotions that I've been having is a sense of confidence. As I can see the weight coming off, I'm more willing to even take more pictures. I'm not a person that took a lot of pictures. I'm more willing to take more pictures and, be a little bit more social. Not that I'm antisocial, but because I'm a person that's really private usually, and I really keep to myself, and I believe that's just part of my personality. It doesn't have anything to do with my weight. But I'm willing to become a little bit more social, and so we'll see how that pans out. Spiritually, I'm thankful. I'm grateful that I had been given this opportunity to do something about my weight. I have been praying, not for a cure for weight loss or, to lose weight, but I know, for myself, I had an eating problem. I know that I ate way too much, and like most, sorry.
Excuse the interruption, CPA. I need the following to the main office.
I'm at work, so I'm on my break.
Antonio
Excuse
Ashley,
me.
Antonio Barner, Delissa Wyans, Annalise Kaysen, and Jayla Shannon. Please report.
Okay, sorry about that. As I mentioned, as I was saying, I love food, and certain foods I love, and those foods that I love, I eat a lot of. So I knew that I had a problem, and I knew that a lot of times I ate, because of emotions and because of maybe boredom and because of just being comfortable with eating. So I knew that there was an issue for me, and I prayed and asked God to take that away, take that, that feeling of always wanting to eat just to feel better about myself or feel good at the moment. I always wanted to eat to comfort, for comfort. Like I said, I'm a faith person, and, I try to connect my faith to my lifestyle, to my decision making, to my habits and everything. I really believe that there's a theological reflection in weight loss surgery, but, I will talk more about that in upcoming videos. But again, I'm thankful that I was given the opportunity, because I know that as much as weight that I need to lose about 100 pounds, 100 more pounds. I couldn't do that by myself. I would get down maybe 15 pounds, 20 pounds, and then, I will gain it right back. So I'm thankful for the opportunity to have lost the weight. Have the chance, to lose weight through this particular surgery. So I feel that, I am being, stronger in my spirit versus in my body, in my flesh, because in many times the flesh will win when it comes to food. I would say that, okay, I'm only eating once a day today, or I'm going to eat a certain type of food today, but, it pans out where I eat whatever the flesh is desiring at that time, or how much, I may eat 3 times a day instead of 1 time a day. So basically, my flesh was winning over my spirit when it came to food. So now I feel like this gives me the chance to win over the flesh. And I know that weight loss surgery is not a solution; it's a tool, and I'm going to use this as a tool to get over this flesh and to beat this flesh. The Bible talks about, I believe Paul was a writer that said something about beating your body into submission Well, this is my way of beating my body into submission. I am making my body adhere to what the Spirit says and what the Spirit does versus it being the other way around. So I don't have to live or I don't have to move accordingly to how my stomach tells me to move or how my appetite tells me to move. I feel like my spirit is more in control. And
Pardon this interruption.
okay, sorry for that brief interruption again. So yeah, like I was saying, this is, a way that I will be able to beat the flesh beat the flesh in the spirit. This has been a struggle for me for such a long time, and that's why I see this opportunity for getting weight loss surgery as a blessing. For me, it's a blessing, and I'm going to capitalize on this blessing. I'm going to give God the glory for this. I'm going to give Him the honor. I'm going to give Him the praise for this and what comes behind it. And one more thing before I close out, because I don't want these postings to be no more than 10 minutes, and I'm already a little over. As I was checking into surgery, of course, as you can imagine, I was, pretty nervous. I was confident, but I guess it's natural to be nervous, when you're about to experience something that you've never done before. So I was a little anxious, and as I checked in, there was a nurse checking me in, and on her desk was a scripture that I noticed, and the scripture came from Isaiah 43, verses 18 and 19, and what it said is, forget the former things, do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I'm making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. And oh my gosh, that scripture spoke so much to me. It spoke peace into me immediately. I was immediately confident, and I felt as if God was just, putting my mind, putting my heart at ease. So, and I've been dwelling on this scripture. I've been meditating on this scripture ever since I read it on that nurse's desk. So this is the end of this video, and I will try to upload these videos at least bi-weekly. And so I hope that I get some subscribers, and I hope that we have, some good conversation, because again, this is just not a weight loss vlog or anything. I really would like to use this as a channel of ministry and in reference to weight loss surgery, but in particularly the gastric sleeve surgery. Have a blessed day. Bye.